When Vladyslav Bukhov stood atop the podium at the 2024 World Aquatics Championships in Doha, gold medal in hand and the Ukrainian flag rising behind him, the moment was more than just a personal victory. It was a triumph of resilience, hope, and unyielding determination amid the backdrop of war. At just 21 years old, Bukhov shocked the world by clinching the men's 50-meter freestyle title by a mere 0.01 seconds, less time than the blink of an eye. That victory didn't just make him a global name overnight. It also carved out a historic place for him in Ukrainian sports history as the nation's third-ever long-course world champion. But behind the medals and the headlines is a story that started far from the pools of international glory, a story that began in the conflict-torn city of Donetsk, where Bukhov's childhood was disrupted by war.
A shock win, years in the making to the world. Bukhov's victory in Doha seemed like a bolt from the blue. Prior to the championships, he was a relative unknown in elite swimming, with a modest social media following and few international credentials. Yet in the Qatari capital, he stunned fans and analysts alike by defeating seasoned champions like Cameron McAvoy of Australia and Ben Proud of Great Britain.
But Bukhov insists his success was no miracle. "People see me standing on the podium and think it just happened," he told CNN Sports. "What they don't see is the 14 years of training, the sacrifices, and the moments of doubt it took to get there."
Bukhov began swimming at the age of 7, but his competitive debut came much later, when he was 15 years old in 2018. Why the delay? As a child, he dabbled in several sports and initially viewed swimming as just one part of his interest in modern pentathlon. Only in his teenage years did he realize he had a unique talent in the water. "When I was younger, it was never about medals or dreams of the Olympics," he said. "But once I started excelling, my parents encouraged me to take it seriously and find a proper coach."
Uprooted by war, twice, Bukhov's swimming career has unfolded alongside the dramatic upheavals in his homeland. In 2014, at just 11 years old, his life changed overnight when Russian-backed forces invaded and occupied Donetsk, the city where he was born and raised. The Bukhov family was forced to flee westward to Kyiv, seeking refuge and a fresh start.
"It was terrifying," he recalled. "I didn't fully understand what was happening, but I remember the fear and sadness of leaving everything behind."
For nearly 8 years, Kyiv became home. Bukhov began to thrive